Hello, lovies. We are on chapter 9 of Mayhem. And if you remember from last chapter, Allie, Pen, and Mia had set out to figure out what the center of town meant. And right before the chapter ended, Mia was like, aha! But she didn't tell us where she was going yet. So we are on chapter 9. Chapter 9 is called The Hands of Time. I knew exactly where we needed to go, so Pen and Allie followed my lead. As we flew through the air, I finally had a moment to look down. Dr. Perb was right. The whole town really was frozen. Cars were stuck on the road, and people on the sidewalk were on pause too. There was even a dog that was frozen on its hind legs. Oh boy, I have definitely gotten myself into some mayhem before, but pausing the entire town, this one definitely tops it all. Moments later, we were finally in the front of a tall stone clock tower in the center of town. The hands of the clock had stopped moving. There's the dog that's on its hind legs that she was talking about. It's pretty funny. So I did the most obvious thing first. I flew over and I tried to push them, but it didn't work, even though I was using all my strength. How about if all three of us push, suggested Pen. Good idea. 3 superheroes are stronger than 1, agreed Allie. Doesn't look like it's working. The 3 of us pushed together, and Allie even turned on her rocket blades, but it was no use. The hands didn't move one bit. Right then, Pen flew up and called over. "Hey guys, there's a window up here," he said, swooping through it. When Allie and I got inside, my jaw dropped to the floor. There were metal gears on every wall. Some gears were teeny tiny and some were enormous, yet somehow they all fit together perfectly. I had never seen anything like it. Right in the middle of the room, there was a set of steps that went up to a small platform. I walked up to the top. At the center of the stage, there was a small round glass case. I knew immediately that this was what I was looking for. The clock grease had been inside and guarded by the clock this whole time. I blew the dust off and I carefully lifted it up. Inside, there was a big blue glass bottle with a set of oil containers. What are we supposed to do with that? Allie asked. We need to put oil on the clock hands, and the gears too, I said confidently. In that moment, I realized that as a time controller, there were things I knew without being told. I poured a little of the grease into Allie and Pen's containers. There was just enough for the 3 of us. Okay guys, I'm going to pour this directly onto the clock hands, I said. You both stay inside and grease the gears from here. Again, my friends took my lead and then I flew out the window. After every inch of the clock was covered, I counted to 3. What do you think, guys? Do you think it's gonna work? And then we all pushed the gear lever as hard as we could. But still, nothing changed. Uh-oh. So I pushed even more as beads of sweat trickled down my face. Just when I wanted to give up, a loud screeching noise began. Then soon, the cold metal hands of the clock lifted up and started ticking. And in an instant, the entire town came back to life. I'm really glad she didn't give up after the first time she pushed. That brings us to our last chapter of this one. I cannot believe we're already through another book. That's crazy. we're gonna have to get on to the next new one before the latest one. See you later, kiddos. Have a great day.